Kendrick Johnson with McKinney Head Coach Wes Watson. Wes, give us some insight into coaching E.J. Clark and what he brings to the table, and the fact that you've had the fortune enough to have him for 4 years.
Right. Well, he's like you say, I've had him for 4 years, and we've been very, very fortunate because guys like him don't come around very often. He's been a 4-year starter. He's obviously scores the ball really, really well. He's closing in on 2,000 points for a career. But I think the great thing about him is he's just such an easy kid to coach. He gets along really well with his teammates. He understands that this is a team, and he as much as he scores, winning is much more important to him than just simply scoring points.
So what you see from him from day one that makes you give him the keys to your offense to know that he had that type? Because it took you to spot it from day one for him to get to this point.
Well, it wasn't hard to spot. He's really talented. So that helps. The fact that his skill set really fits well with what we like to do, which is kind of spread the floor out and let guys attack the paint, get paint touches, make kickouts to open teammates, keep attacking bad closeouts, and knock some threes down. I mean, he does all of those things well. He's able to score it from beyond the arc, shoots it really well out there. He's also able to get to the rim, finish with contact. He gets himself to the free throw line. He shot around 88% at the line last year. He scores in a variety of ways, and like I say, I think what we do really fits his skill set. So it's been a good match, that's for sure.
He gives insight. How does it feel when he gets it going? Like the games he's had 48, 41 this year and 35, and the fact that he's been putting them like consecutive together. It's not like he had a 48-point game and didn't do nothing for a couple weeks. It's like it's kind of like he's building on that, like an avalanche.
He's been pretty consistent, that's for sure. And when he really has it going, it makes it a whole lot easier over there on that sideline. When he's got it going like that, and when he gets his teammates involved too, and when we're playing, and when we put the defense together with it, and we're playing really at a high level there, then we're really difficult to deal with. Of course, anyone could say that, but about their team probably. But yeah, it makes it a lot easier for us when he's cooking. That's for sure.
And talk about just how people rally around him, and how's that been a big deal to y'all getting off to this big 4-1 starting district?
Well, I mean, I think our guys really like each other. It's really the whole group gets along really well. Last season didn't really end the way we wanted it to. We felt like we had a little bit more than what we showed late in the year. We had some injuries that hurt us, of course, and I think the guys that were coming back, EJ, Tony, and Cameron in particular, they took that personally, and they wanted this season to be something special, and they've all three taken a lot of ownership. And the other guys have kind of fed off of that, I think. And Dominic's another player that we had last year that's just been solid for us this year. And we had some guys that have come from the JVs, and even a couple of guys that were on the freshman teams last year. And our chemistry is just really good right now. And that's a tribute to EJ, and it's also a tribute to Tony and Cameron, because they're the senior leaders of this thing. And like I say, we got great team chemistry, and everybody's pulling for everyone. It's a good group to be around.